Fear of flying. Well, you've heard of it. I liked Erica Jong's saucy 1973 novel, but I've never feared flying. But fear of driving, that is something I can wildly relate to.
Oh wait, Ben, could you stop for a minute? Your face is being cut off.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I just...
Where you are is great now.
Okay, great. I just needed to go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So, fear of driving, that I can relate to. When did my driving anxiety begin? When I realized I was named after a car, the British race car, the Van Wall, because my father was a car nut and I wanted to separate my identity from his. When I got broadsided in my mother's 68 Impala making a left-hand turn on busy North 10th Street in McAllen, Texas in 1975 after seeing the Burt Reynolds movie, The Longest Yard. Perhaps when I had to buy a car in 1979 for a summer newspaper internship on Long Island. The 1971 AMC Hornet I bought was creaky and rusty. I had to drive from Princeton to Long Island, Bethpage, with only a map, fearing for my life as I negotiated the Belt Parkway and the LIE in the dark. Or was it perhaps fear of getting attacked in a sketchy neighborhood, the source of panic of Sherman McCoy in the novel Bonfire of the Vanities? Fear of mistakes, fear of injury, fear of liability, fear of other drivers, fear of my ability to respond to split-second situations, fear of not noticing. I spent 11 years without a car when I lived in New York. Then I moved to Connecticut in 1991. My then wife and I got a Saab with a stick shift, and I learned how to drive that. As the decades went on, I made reasonably long trips with other cars. I steeled myself to drive from Westchester County to the Boston area when my partner Naomi and I visited her daughter and my son in Somerville, Massachusetts. Well, nothing ever happened on that drive, although I found I-84 going through Hartford was nerve-wracking. We moved to Massachusetts this April. The Bay State's fearsome reputation for aggressive drivers, known as massholes, naturally spooked me. Then I found I had issues with peripheral vision. Early drives around this area, especially at night, were terrifying, even with GPS. But bit by bit, I created what I call my ant trails to get from one place to another. Even so, my pulse rate jumps when I have to go someplace new. After living here for 7 months, Naomi and I recently became a one-car family. We traded in both our cars for a 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. It's the first new car I've ever owned. I only drove the Cross around the dealer's parking lot. I couldn't get myself to take it out on nearby roads. But once we bought it and got home, I decided that fear wouldn't work. Usually, once I start driving, I calm down. I realized that driving is like sex. The first times are anxiety-racked and uncertain, but then you figure out the pedals, buttons, when to speed up, when to slow down, and you get the hang of it. In theory, anyway. And when you're driving a slinky European roadster like my brother's Porsche, the rules go out the window. So putting 50 years of hard-won driving experience together, I told myself some basics. 1, don't speed. I don't. I'm that old guy who never goes faster than the speed limit, to the annoyance of people whizzing by me. Pay attention. Well, that's not a problem for me, as I never talk on my phone, rarely listen to the radio, keep a distance from the car in front of me, and signal well before turning or changing lanes. Obsessively check the peripheries, like crosswalks and driveways. Pay attention to the GPS, and don't blindly turn into a construction site. I've done that before. If at all possible, don't drive at night. So I'm getting comfortable in the Cross. It's got a gas pedal, brakes, lights, turn indicators. It's not rocket science. Yesterday morning, I drove Naomi to a train station for her trip to Stamford, Connecticut for a weekend with friends. I got there and back. I'd been there before. I'll pick her up Sunday night. I know my way there. Does my heart go thumpa thumpa? Sure. But once I get going, the GPS gives me confidence that I know what I'm doing. Its digital glow keeps me company and limits memory and guesswork from the car and driver relationship. It's like a personal coach saying, fear not, you can do it. In the spirit of fear and flying, I call this calm state the zipless ride. Thank you.